know, I was thinking about this song I heard on the radio the other day, Sam.
This scene is one of the most powerful scenes in our film.
How many roads must a man walk down before you call him a man?
The Bob Dylan Blowing in the Wind was a nagging thing to him because he did feel like I should have written that song.
I just love those lyrics. This debate between Sam and Malcolm is really the undercurrent for the whole plot. How many roads must a man
That little subtle embarrassment that Leslie is playing is great.
She's always asking how much do the oppressed have to do before they can be recognized as human beings.
It's one of those songs that speaks to injustice, that speaks to hope, and those are timeless ideals that relate to every generation.
This is a white boy from Minnesota who has nothing to gain from writing a song that speaks more to the struggles of our people, more to the movement than anything that you have ever penned in your life, brother.
All of them were so present in this moment, and this moment just breaks my heart.
Why has this song gone higher on the pop charts than anything you got out?
This was a difficult scene to shoot because it was so dialogue heavy, and the amount of emotion that Kingsley had to give up each time just blows me away.
Good riddance. Regina is unintrusive. She's let me have full reign in my sort of crazy process and method. There is no more room for anyone. Not you, not me, not Jimmy, not Sam, no one to be standing on the fence anymore.
This film works up to this moment, and when it comes, it hits you like a freight train.
Our people are literally dying in the streets every day. Black people are dying every day.
That's why I love being an actor. I'm getting emotional. We're talking about four of the probably most iconic men in American history, but for a lot of people in the world.
Oh my goodness.
Cash.
Why am I so pretty?
We all kind of looked at them as deities, forgetting to look at them as men first.
What originally sparked me to want to write about this story is that it was a real night, February 25th, 1964. It was really interesting to think about these four gentlemen from very different areas. And in this very specific segregated time, I thought of all four of them as just so unapologetically black.
Yes, Cassius Marcellus Clay is the new heavyweight champion of the world.
The dialogue just punched me in the gut. The things that were most important to me that I wanted to push further were the vulnerability and strength that black men have, that the men that I know possess.
I wanted the heart of the film to be about having these four men have a private discussion that we get to be privy to. Unfortunately, there wasn't a lot of information about what they actually discussed. I decided, what if I took everything I knew about what happened leading up to that night and use it to inform and power the conversation that these four men would have?
You used to be such a fun cat. Now you acting in private the way you are on camera.
I think what happened is the occasion turned into an opportunity for these four men to get together and discuss things.
There were very few people living in America who would understand the life that they were living, who would understand the unique pressures they were under.
It's a work of fiction, but I like to say that it's a work of fiction powered by fact, because the reality of it is that 1964 was a crucible year for all four of these men. And they all experienced transformative change in the days, weeks, and months after this particular night. I thought that this film would work best if it was a director who was a fresh voice. One of the first people who got to read the script was Regina.
After I got the job, I said, I feel like this is a love letter to black men. It's so honest, it's so raw, it's so quiet, it's so loud.
Everything's not so black and white like you make it out to be.
Well, this is off to a hopping start.
Balancing the levity of the subject matter of the conversations, a lot of that came from just having a great quartet of actors where they truly understood that they were brothers.
This movement that we are in is called a struggle because we are fighting for our lives.
This is a film about respect and love, and we're showing men
who are supporting each other in a way that is not often celebrated.
Brothers like Sam and you and Cassius, you all are our greatest weapons.
Not anyone's weapons, Malcolm.
You need to be Jimmy.
The debate that these guys engage in is a debate that's been going on since long before them, and it's a debate that's still going on today. How do we progress as a people? How do we bring about change? That's the debate.
A line has got to be drawn in the sand, Jimmy. A line that says either you stand on this side with us or you stand over on that side against us, Cass. And I believe in that brother's potential, Jimmy, too much to let him stay over on the other side.
All 4 of the men in this film have impacted our lives in some way, even if we didn't know that our lives were being impacted by them.
The goal is for us to really be free.
We want a world where we're safe to be ourselves. To think like we want. Without having to answer to anybody for it. We have to be there for each other.
You brothers could move mountains without lifting a finger.